It's Liz from Old Stables Crafts. Sorry, but my computer has been doing a massive update all day and I need to get my Saturday video done today, so we are going back to doing it on the phone. So hello! Today I am going to show you the brand new Painted Wishes kit. This arrived with my pre-order earlier in the week, so I thought I would share it, and because it's simple to put together, it kind of fits the whole simple stamping brief, although there is no stamping. So all I've done so far is take it out of the box. So let's get rid of the box because we really don't need it. So we get some gold thread, some tear tape, some sequins, which are pretty peacock by the look of it, some dimensionals, the cards and envelopes, and of course the instructions. Let's get rid of the cellophane. So let's have a look at what we've got. We have got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 envelopes. They're all the same, pretty peacock on the back, white with a stamp, a printed image there. Sorry, there's a glare. I'll try and cover it up. We then have, I'll deal with those in a moment. We then have, and I'll deal with those in a moment. We then have 3 different card bases. So one with lots of lovely flowers on, one that's just petal pink, one that is just pretty peacock. So 1 printed and 2 flat colours. Now let's have a look at all the other goodies that we get. So as I say, this is not a stamping kit, this is a put it together kit. So it's really quick and easy, great for travelling, great if you're having to go into hospital or something like that. Just something to keep you busy while you are not able to stamp. So we've got some card bases. Let's have a look at what the colours are. I think that's Lemon Lime Twist, but it may be Parakeet Party. Let's have a look. It is Lemon Lime Twist. So the colours are Garden Green, Lemon Lime Twist, Moody Mauve, Petal Pink, Pretty Peacock, and Wild Wheat. This is everything we've got. You get some QR codes to have a look at just some basic stamping ideas, and then this QR code takes you to the instructions for this kit, but there are of course full colour instructions inside anyway. So we've got 3 Lemon Lime Twist layers, we've got 3 floral layers, 3 foliage layers, then we've got in 4 different languages, wishing you the happiest birthday. I'm assuming these are the same or thereabouts. I'm not great at all the languages in Europe. Thank you for your kindness, and again 4 languages. And then I feel blessed to have a wonderful, kind and amazing friend like you. So what I'm going to do is make one of each of the cards. So let's have a look at what I need for each. I like to get everything ready to go so that I just put them together. So the first card is going to be, let's get rid of that. The first card is going to be the Pretty Peacock layer, or base, I should say. The large floral, the Lemon Lime Twist. I see that's going to stick out the sides. Okay, we're going to have some thread, and there is a ruler down the side of the instructions, and it's in both imperial and metric, so whichever you prefer you can deal with. Now I'm going to keep this for travelling and use my own full roll of tear and tape, because that means I don't have to worry about taking a full roll when I next go travelling. And then we've got this lovely gold twine. So let's find the end, and we need 14 inches or 35.56 centimetres, like that's a measurement. Now on my glass mat, I've got the glass mat, there is a ruler as well, so let's do 14 inches. That's huge. I'm not going to do 14 inches, that's enormous. I'm going to do 12, I think. Can't believe that 14 is necessary. I'll do 12 plus a bit. So that's that. We're going to need some sequins. We're going to need tear and tape. We're going to need dimensionals. And again, I'm going to use my own dimensionals so that I can use these for traveling. But I do need to get the sequins out. Here we go. So I will grab my full sheet of dimensionals. So that, and then we need the thank you for your kindness, because I'm going to be doing this in good old-fashioned English. So let's pop everything else for this card out of the way, and then I'm going to prep for my second card. So we don't need any of those. So that's my first card prepped. And then, oh, this one needs even more twine. And this one I think does need all the twine because it's going behind one of these big labels. So let me grab my twine. So that's one card ready to go with those bits. So this needs lots of twine. So that's 13 plus 3 is 16. So I need that much. And I need one of these foliage cards, so I don't need those two anymore. I need a petal pink base, and there was an inevitability that the sentiment was going to be the bottom. So one of those, and then these I can pop to one side. So last one is the floral card base, which is this one. So those I can pop to one side. I need the wishing you the happiest birthday, or wishing the happiest birthday to you. So that's that. Don't need those anymore. I need 14 inches of twine, and again it's going to behind just this circle, so I don't think I need quite that much. I'll do 13 inches because it's on my glass mat. So the glass mats for demonstrators, we were allowed to pre-order up to a certain amount, as in once everyone had ordered up to that amount, we couldn't order anymore. We were only allowed to order one each, I hasten to add, but then when they ran out, they were going to say, sorry, you can't have any more, no one else can have any. We are at that point, so now the only way to get one of these glass mats until the end of February, beginning of March, will be if you sign up as a demonstrator. So I just thought I would mention that in passing, and that will be through Celebration. So I'm going to leave the card base there because hopefully that will cover up most of the reflection. So we need dimensionals on here. I am going to just check for pips because if you've known me for any time at all, you will know that I don't like a pip. They have their place. This is not that place. There's this new set of dies, which if you watched my unboxing video, you will have seen. I got very excited about my new set of dies. Now that's odd. Okay. Oh, I see. Right. So we're sticking this onto this with tear and tape, and then we're sticking the whole thing onto our card base. Okay. So, and they're saying 3 strips, making sure that you're allowing space at the end without any adhesive. So let me grab my tear and tape hook. I don't know what this is meant to be used for, but it works very well for tear and tape. So the new glass mat, in much the same way as grid paper has a grid, hence it's called grid paper, has a grid. The difference between the one you get in Europe or South Pacific and the one you get in North America is simply that our grid is in metric and if you're in North America, your grid would be in inches, but we've still got the inches across the top and down this side, and then the metric across the bottom, etc. So I'm going to place my green, my lemon lime twist there, and let's put it central on everything. And this is 1 square less that way and 1 square less that way. So I need this to go kind of there-ish, a bit further across. Just gives me a bit of a guide. There we go. So that is ready to go onto our card base. So let's grab some dimensionals. Oops. Preferably with the dimensional attached, not just the paper. So they're just putting 1 in each corner and 1 in the middle, which is more than adequate, I am sure. So that will then go on our card base, which means, of course, that the reflection will come back. Probably need to get different lights. Now, if I pop that there, that way up, that works. Yay! So, fold my card base, grab my bone folder and pop this with the flowers at the top onto my card, like that. Then this has 2 dimensionals on it, 1 at each end. So 1 there and 1 there. I'm actually going to use 3 because I think it's going to sag in the middle otherwise. Then if I take this, I'm just going to try and straighten it out a bit by rubbing it through my bone folder. That's a bit better. And then all I need to do is to take this and tie it in a bow. So I'm doing 2 loops and then tying a half knot on those 2 loops, preferably with both of the tails going down. There we go. And then that is, oh, it's going at this end. Okay. Looked like it was going to be at this end from the picture because the picture shows putting it there, but actually the bow is over to the right hand side. So let me attach that over there. Now I think possibly if I was making these in anger, which I will be, I would use a glue dot, but it's fine. So that then covers the gap between the flowers and the foliage. And then if we grab these, and I'll use my hook again, we want 1 dot there, 1 dot there, and a little baby one just there. So that is our first card. Pretty. So I'm going to pop that there because that will then take the glare. Right, so that's card number 1. Let's have a look at card number 2. Right, so we've got card number 2, which is that one. So again, I'm going to go depipping. So I just take my snips and rub them along, well, I kind of close them along that straight edge, like that. This we need to tie in a large bow. So again, I'm going to straighten my... So yes, I was having dreadful time trying to get my streaming software to work, and I finally went, okay, let's just do a restart. And my computer's doing a massive restart. I mean, it's just huge, which is probably why my streaming software was having a bit of a hissy fit. Can't say I blame it if that was what the problem was. Right, so we need big loops. So this is going to go kind of across the middle like that. Okay, so that's probably about big enough. So we need a dimensional in each corner, is the wrong kind of word, but these. And then one for to trap the ribbon. I'm going to use a glue dot. I know they don't come in the kit, but I think a glue dot, if you've got them, it's probably going to be a better idea, because the bow's knot is quite chunky, so it kind of holds everything up more than a dimensional. So hang on, let me orientate this so that it's going that way, from there to there, so it's going that way. So kind of to one side apparently. Let's do that and hope that that works. So that I'm going to stick on here before I stick it on the card, just because it's going to be a bit easier, I think, than trying to stick everything onto the card. Oh, and one of the loops does go around a dimensional. Okay, in fact we could probably put both of the loops around a dimensional. So let's do that. Let's do that. So that we want coming there. So this just pops into the middle of that. And that's where the knot is. Now, if that was on a dimensional, that would be quite a lump. Just saying. Just my thoughts on the subject. So again, this is so simple. This is brilliant. I love a simple card, but it's so pretty. So it is called, let me find the name again, Painted Wishes. Because, you know, they are watercolour-esque printing. So that makes perfect sense. So I would love to know what this hook was actually meant for, but it does make a very good turn tape hook. Just gets that first bit off, because otherwise you end up digging away at it. Right, let's be sensible. Let's fold the card first, like that. And make sure that we're opening the right side, which we are. That goes on like that. And then we grab some more of these, and we want 2 large and 3 small. So we're doing large, small, small, large. Ooh, where's my tail gone? There it is. Just going to see if I can encourage that to go over that way a bit more. No, apparently not. Okay, I will encourage it to go over that way a bit more, but that goes there. So what I'm going to do with that is grab a glue dot and just lift up the base of my label and pop a glue dot in there like that, and that will keep it where it's meant to be. So that is our second card. Pretty. So last card is the one that's got all this lovely printing already on it. It's probably going to be the quickest to make, so let's fold this in half like that. This needs to have 3 dimensionals, and again they're suggesting that we pop the ribbon on a dimensional and No, I'm going to use a glue dot. You can actually use liquid glue as well, but for speed I will use a glue dot. So straighten that out a bit, tie a bow like that, and then this again goes diagonally. So, yep, that's the right way. So that's going to go there. The bow is going to go across there, so we need longer loops. The bow's going to go across there. So let's have our bow stuck in the middle. Like that. Am I the only person that finds orientating these things difficult? I've got that completely the wrong way. I probably am the only person that finds orientating these things difficult. But hey, there we go. So I'm going to remove my dimensional backings. That round there, that there, that there, and then pop it down. And again, if you want to sort that out, you can either put a bit of dimensional under there. In fact, I might do that, or a glue dot. So let's get a baby dimensional. I've got some here, baby dimensional. And if you've only got the ones that are in the kit, you've got side pieces which you could use to do this. It just then means if you pop that under there, it traps the tail of the ribbon and stops it flicking all the way up. Right, so let's turn that out the way. So we need 2 large, 3 small. So we're popping them 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. So there we are. Those are the 3 designs of card in this kit. So let me pop that there to stop the glare a bit. So wishing the happiest birthday to you would help if I can read. I feel so blessed to have a wonderful, kind and amazing friend like you, and thank you for your kindness, with beautiful matching envelopes. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I'm sorry it's a slightly different format than usual. Hopefully once my computer has ground its way to 100%, it's currently at 29, I'll be able to use that again. Anyway, until I see you again, have a great weekend and enjoy whatever you're up to. Bye for now.